What if I told you there is an AI coder that builds full stack apps in seconds for free? No setup, no limits, just drop a prompt and boom, your project's ready. You won't believe what Z's AI new full stack coder can do. I recently covered the GLM 4.5 model, and it is a pretty good model. There is also a smaller model which is the Air variant, and that is something you can run locally on high tier MacBook, which is quite awesome and pretty capable as well. It is available for a pretty cheap API pricing. It costs very little and it's great at tool calling and everything like that as well. Plus, you can also use it completely free without any limit on their chat platform as well. It's quite good for sure. However, there is also something that they launch alongside that, and that is the new options called full stack. I found these options pretty amazing and thought I should talk about it. So what you will have to do is coming to their Z chat platform and then just get signed up. Once that is done, you will see this chat interface. You can select the model here and use it as much as you want. But as you can see here, you also have the full stack option. This is a pretty cool one. So what this does is pretty amazing. It basically spins up a virtual coding sandbox, and then the coder here codes in that sandbox and create whole project with database, multiple file, and it can code in any language as well, because it can actually run any kind of terminal command and everything as well. If you think about it, then it is like a Manish or ChatGPT agent. But without these options to do web search or similar stuff, it's just a focus on pure coding. So that is basically an overview of it. But let's try to use it as well. So I'm going to ask to build me a car driving 3GS game. And now, once we send it, we will see that it will first spin up a virtual sandbox for us. It's pretty snappy and it gets started quite easily. Then it will go ahead and open up a panel on the right as well, where you will see the files and the preview ones. The code is generated. Now you can also see that it can easily run terminal commands here as well. Here is the running terminal commands and checking these files and stuff as well. You can see that it will run a bunch of commands in order to check what code is already there and similar things. It will also use the terminal to install packages that are not available or needed in order to make sure that it will works. You can see the files and other stuff in the workspace by hitting the option here, and then you will see that will show you all the files in the workspace and all those things as well. It also creates the to-do list here as well, similar to what Claude Code does, and it is really good at planning and stuff like that. It is a pretty details focused. Like, it's amazing good for creating full stack apps because it rolls in a loop until the stuff is finished, and it can test and everything like that as well. It also think as it does the edits, and after each command or edit it thinks again, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, in a bit it gets done and you can see the preview on the right, and it looks pretty awesome and works well. It is amazing detail focused. It's like Manish but extremely focused on coding instead, and it is pretty awesome if they add web search capability to do it, and maybe browser capabilities, then it can become an awesome alternative to stuff like that, which is great. One thing is that it can be a bit unstable at times because their infrastructure is overloaded at this time, and it can give you some errors at times or something, but just refresh and it should work fine again. So that should work well. Now you can also download the whole project and workspace as well with the download option. It will give you a zip file that you can download and then use the source code locally. It's pretty awesome if you ask me, as you can continue on the project locally quite easily. You can also share the preview with others as well by clicking this option, which will open up the preview here, and then you can share it with others as well and let others use it too. Also, if there are multiple routes, then you can also go to them through the options here at the top as well. Another option is publish. Publish will basically publish it to URL, and that would mostly run 24 hours and 7 days, which is also great. If you create a small app and want to let it run, that then can be done. So this is quite good. It is really awesome. Coded that actually get a sandbox and then works on its own. It is capable for most stuff, but if it had interest, surfing and browser capabilities, then it would have been even better for sure. I think that they can add it soon enough. Now there are some limitations, and one of the major ones is that it only allows you have two workspace per account at once. So if you want to work on third project, then you have to delete one of them before proceeding. Apart from this, there is not much limit, which is pretty good. This is an amazing model for sure. Also, if you get more errors because of high traffic, then you can switch to the AI model and that has no errors at all. That is also pretty good and works with the full stack stuff as well. It is also faster and you will get the response super fast with that. That is majorly how it works. I found this pretty amazing, and you can go ahead and use this as well and see what sticks for you and what doesn't. I found this really amazing because there are some coders like Codex and Jules which perform similar, but this is a new take on the things and it works pretty well. You can go ahead and use it as well and let me know how well it performed for you. Overall, it's pretty cool. That AI full stack coder genuinely feels like the future of AI assistant development. Smooth, fast, and shockingly powerful. Anyway, share your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives like this.